This is the first Christmas we've had together in years.
I love you guys.
It is here. The trailer and key visuals for the new drama series Hawkeye from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU, have been released. So, welcome back to EvoChronicles, where we showcase the evolution of movies, video games, and characters. And in this video, we're going to explain to you guys the trailer of Hawkeye. Let me just break it down for you. As the trailer is already out, you can see that Jeremy Renner replayed his role as Barton/Hawkeye and introduced Haley Steinfeld to the MCU as an avid archery genius, Kate Bishop. Whereas Hawkeye was Vera Farmiga, Frafi, Tony Dalton, and Zen McLaren. Besides, there are no signs of Florence Pugh's Black Widow character, Angelina Barova, in the trailer. But something can be expected of her. To be precise, the series was directed by Rhys Thomas and duo Bart and Birdie. The synopsis of the movie is as follows. Former Avenger Clint Barton has a seemingly simple mission: get back to his family for Christmas. Possible? Maybe with the help of Kate Bishop, a 22-year-old archer with dreams of becoming a superhero. The two are forced to work together when a presence from Barton's past threatens to derail far more than the festive spirit. Hawkeye is on its way at the end of November, but the trailer gives us a pretty good idea of what to expect. Hence, better just learn about it. Matt Fraction. Looking at the past, and also like many MCUs, Hawkeye does not adopt a particular storyline. The general tone of Clint, as the many characters we meet here, humans and others, and all the exhausted people who are handed his ass on every occasion, is really straight from those stories. Linda Cardellini. It's winter in New York, and Clint is firm to give his children a proper post-holiday vacation. Avengers. During an Endgame event, Clint was able to help bring his family back from Thanos' brutal snaps, so they'll go all out this Christmas with tickets for dinner and the hottest new show in town. But what's missing from a family trip is Clint's darling wife, Laura. Possibly she couldn't join the New York gang for some reason, but later guaranteed Clint would be back to Laura on the phone soon. Clint Barton hearing aid. Hawkeye's character has been partially represented as deaf in comics at multiple points in his history since the early 1980s. However, it never more intends that the MCU's Clint Barton is undergoing deafness. However, it is certainly conferred that Clint is wearing a hearing aid in the trailer. The Captain America musical. The trailer gives us an amazing glimpse of Captain America to show that Clint is taking his kids to. Rogers the musical even has its own rave reviews plastered outside the theater, like a timeless story of a timeless hero and a superpowered sensation, except the actual scene play is just so hot. Actors are costumed as Thor, Loki, and Tony Stark playing the group numbers, and a couple playing Clint and Natasha Romanoff is at the top of the stage. The character who represents Steve looks more like Anthony Starrs' Homelander in The Boys than Steve Rogers. Simply, maybe it's purely an accident, or a cheeky nod to Amazon's super violent superhero series. To be precise, Captain America musicals are developed in the business at some point. Kate Bishop. This trailer has a lot of Haley Steinfeld's Kate Bishop, as you would foresee from a series intended to give her a Hawkeye cloak. Yes, they do. Young Avengers. Kate's appearance is yet another big key to what looks like the MCU version of Young Avengers, which is gradually being included completely in all these Disney Plus shows. Ronin. The damage Ronin did to the Wicked group while he was off the grid resembles coming back through this series and to bite him in the ass. Hawkeye fangirl Kate Bishop prefers to dress the Ronin and cook the locals. When Natasha dragged Clint back to the Avengers headquarters for a while in the Endgame, the Ronin position seemed to be quickly wiped out, except those who haven't forgotten Clint's vengeful sword work. We learn here that there are many, and they are very angry. Is Ronin really Maya Lopez Echo? In this trailer, you viewers will get only one very short shot of Maya Lopez from Alaqua Cox. Maya Lopez simply took on the Ronin identity in the comics and began his career as an adversary to Daredevil. In that matter, the person in the sword-wielding Ronin costume looks like he's dusting a little at the Renaissance is Maya, not Kate. Echo has a Taskmaster-like capacity to mimic the fighting style of others, so imagine how easy she can pick up her sword and make a big hit at an event like this. Vera Farmiga. The Conjuring and Bates Motel star Vera Farmiga plays Kate's mom, Eleanor Bishop, in Hawkeye. Her character looks very flashy from the short shots we got from her. But that's not a coincidence. In the comics, Eleanor was the head of the very wealthy Manhattanite family. She resembles to have died at some point, but later unveiled that she wasn't dead, following the actions of Kate's enemy, Madame Mask. You can't put Vera Farmiga in a disposable role, right? No, we can nearly certainly expect some malicious stuff from the actresses here, but those secrets are tightly guarded in this first trailer. Lucky Pizza Dog. The best boy in the history of Marvel Comics is finally making his live-action debut. Clint and Kate were the obvious headliners of Matt Fraction and David Aya's Hawkeye comics, but Lucky was arguably the third star, and the whole problem was addressed only from his dog's point of view. This is no trick, it's one of the best Marvel Comics books of the century and should be read right away. However, Lucky seems to have only one eye. Clint calls him Lucky because the poor puppy is nothing but. While he likes Clint himself a little, and pet Avengers keep assembling. Tracksuit Dracula. The Tracksuit Mafia is a group of low-level Russian organized crime operatives whose job is to harass Clint Barton. I don't see any boss clowns, played by Free, anywhere in this trailer, but these guys aren't that bright. They're pretty ruthless and they call everyone companies. There's no doubt that Clint and Kate are chasing this fun detail, as well as the fact that someone is hanging from the car window while wearing a tracksuit. So that's all for today's video. That was all about it and all about the entire trailer. Feel free to tell in the comment section below which was your favorite part about the trailer. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe to EvoChronicles and hit that notification bell so you can always be notified by our regular uploads.